the student of Rehan Teacher Training Institute, batch 22. Today, I will discuss with ChatGPT about the topic how to build a strong personal brand. Now, we start talking with ChatGPT. Hello, how are you, ChatGPT?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? How's your day going so far?
Yes, I am fine. Today, I will discuss with you how to build a strong personal brand online.
That sounds like a great topic. I'd love to dive into that. What aspect are you thinking of focusing on first? Like defining your brand, building your online presence, or maybe how to engage with your audience?
Uh, First of all, my first question is, what is a personal brand?
Great starting point. So, a personal brand is basically how you present yourself to the world. It's the unique combination of skills, experiences, values, and personality that you want people to recognize and remember about you.
Okay, why is personal branding important in today's digital world?
Yeah, that's a really key point. In today's digital world, so much happens online. People form first impressions from your social media, your website, or even just a quick Google search. A strong personal brand helps you stand out, build trust, and connect with the right opportunities or audience.
How can a strong personal brand help in business or career?
Oh, absolutely. So, when you have a strong personal brand, people immediately associate you with expertise, trust, and reliability. That can open doors, whether it's attracting better clients, landing a dream job, or even growing your own business, because people trust you and they know what to expect from you.
What are the key elements of successful personal brand?
Great question. So, some of the key elements would be things like having a clear value proposition, basically what you stand for, consistent visual identity, like colors or logos, a defined niche or specialty, and a strong, authentic voice that really resonates with your audience. Plus, you need to be consistent, posting regularly and staying true to your message.
Okay, how can a beginner start building a personal brand online?
Yeah, for a beginner, I'd say start really simple. First, define what makes you unique, your niche, your values. Then pick a platform like LinkedIn, Instagram, or a personal website, and start sharing content consistently, whether it's insights, tips, or even behind the scenes of your work. And engage, respond to comments, connect with others, just be genuine and stay consistent.
For example, my business is about the Umrah traveling and tours. What would you give me advice about this? How can I start Umrah business as a beginner, or any other beginners can start Umrah business for a personal brand online?
Yeah, absolutely. So for your Umrah travel business, I'd focus on building trust and providing value first. Share educational content like what the Umrah process is like, tips for first timers, and even personal stories from your own travels. Make sure your branding is clear. Use a professional logo, a website with easy booking options, and active social media. And engage with your audience. Answer questions, share reviews, and highlight success stories. That kind of trust will help your personal brand really grow.
Okay, how do you find your niche or area of expertise?
Yeah, that's a super important step. I'd say start by looking inward. Think about what you're really passionate about, what experiences or skills you have, and also pay attention to where your audience's needs are. What do they ask you about? Once you find that intersection, your passion and what people are looking for, then you've got a niche to focus on.
Okay, my next question is, should I focus on one platform or multiple platforms at the beginning?
That's a great question. I'd say start with one platform first, whichever one aligns best with your audience, like Instagram if you want a visual focus, or LinkedIn if you're going for a professional crowd. Once you get comfortable and see traction, then you can expand to other platforms. That way, you build a solid foundation without spreading yourself too thin.
Okay, my next question is, how important is consistency in personal brand?
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. Consistency keeps you top of mind and builds trust. When people see a regular, predictable flow of content from you, they know what to expect. And that repetition reinforces your brand. So, whether it's posting weekly or sticking to a certain style, consistency really drives recognition.
Okay, my next question is, what type of content should I create to build my personal brand?
Yeah, so a mix works really well. You can do educational posts like tips on Umrah, travel advice, or packing guides, personal stories, testimonials from clients, behind the scenes looks at your process, and maybe even short videos. That variety keeps your audience engaged and really shows your personality and expertise.
My next question is, how often should I post content online?
Yeah, so a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least a few times a week, maybe 3 to 5 times, depending on the platform. The key is consistency, so pick a schedule you can realistically maintain, whether that's daily, a few times a week, or whatever fits your routine, and stick to it.
How can I create content if I am not confident on camera?
Ah, that's totally okay. You can start with other formats like blog posts, carousels, or even voiceovers with images or screen recordings. You can also script out what you want to say first and build confidence over time. And once you're comfortable, you can slowly integrate video.
Okay, my next question is, what are the best platforms for personal branding like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc.?
Yeah, exactly. So it really depends on your audience and your content style. Instagram and Facebook are great for visuals and personal connections. LinkedIn is fantastic for professional branding. And YouTube is amazing for long form content or tutorials. You can pick one or two to start and branch out as you grow.
Okay, my next question is, how can I grow my audience organically?
Yeah, so growing organically takes a bit of time, but it's really about engagement. Show up consistently, respond to comments, ask questions, and build real conversations. Collaborate with others in your niche, use relevant hashtags, and focus on delivering real value. Over time, that builds trust and an organic following.
Give some example about my Umrah business. What are the hashtags, viral hashtags should I use for growing Umrah?
Yeah, definitely. So for your Umrah business, you can use hashtags like Umrah 2026, spiritual journey, Mukkah, Medina, Hajj and Umrah, Islamic travel, and maybe even blessed journey. Mix in some location specific hashtags like Karachi or Saudi Arabia so you target both local and international audiences.
Okay, my next question is, what are some ways to increase engagement on my posts?
Yeah, great question. So, one way is to ask your audience questions like polls or open ended prompts. We can also encourage them to share their own experiences, maybe their Umrah preparations or memories. Use calls to action like save this post or tag a friend. And of course, keep your content visually engaging. High quality images, videos, and even stories help a lot.
Okay, how important is storytelling in personal branding?
Oh, it's really important. Stories are what make you relatable and memorable. They help people connect emotionally. So, when you share your personal journey, why you started, challenges you overcame, even small wins, it makes your brand stick. So, definitely weave in storytelling. It's a powerful tool.
Give some examples of Umrah business.
Yeah, for sure. So, for example, you could share a story about your first Umrah journey, how it felt to stand in front of the Kaaba, or maybe a challenge you faced during the trip and how you overcame it. Or you could highlight a client's experience, like a short video or testimonial about how your package made their trip special. Personal moments like that really build trust and inspire others.
And how can I build trust with my audience?
Yeah, trust really comes from being consistent and authentic. So share genuine behind the scenes glimpses, like how you plan trips, or real testimonials from clients. Be responsive, answer questions, address concerns, and deliver on your promises. When people feel heard and see real results, that's when trust really grows.
Okay, how can I monetize my personal brand?
Yeah, so once you've built a solid audience, you can monetize in a few ways. You could offer premium packages or consulting services, create digital products like guides or courses, or even partner with brands for sponsored content. The key is ensuring your offering is aligned with your audience's needs so the value stays consistent.
Okay, my next question is, what are common mistakes people make in personal branding?
Yeah, a big one is being inconsistent, like not posting regularly or having a mixed message. Another mistake is not being authentic, trying to be something you're not. And also, people sometimes forget to engage. They post but don't respond. So, staying authentic, consistent, and engaged is key.
Okay, how long does it take to build a strong personal brand?
Yeah, it really varies, but typically it's a few months to even a couple of years. The key is staying consistent. Over time, your audience grows, your credibility builds, and people start to trust you. Just be patient and stay the course.
Okay. How can I how can AI tools help in building a personal brand?
Yeah, AI tools can be super helpful. For example, they can help you analyze which content performs best so you know what to post. Plus, AI can assist with scheduling, generating captions, even personalizing messages. Basically, it saves you time and gives you insights so you can focus on what really matters your content and your audience.
Give some examples of my Umrah business about this tour and tourism and like ticketing, etc. How can I automate my business?
Yeah, for sure. So you can use AI chatbots to handle common inquiries like booking details or package info, so clients get instant responses. You can automate email or SMS confirmations for booking and reminders. And you can integrate AI tools to suggest personalized packages based on a client's past preferences. That way, a lot of the routine tasks are streamlined and you can focus on growing your business.
Okay. Should I make chatbots or AI agents for this?
Yeah, I'd say a chatbot is a great starting point. It's easier to set up and super user friendly, especially for common booking questions. Once you see the kind of interactions you get, you could expand it to more advanced AI agents. They can handle more personalized advice or even payment processing. So start simple and then scale up.
Okay. Thank you very much for having a nice conversation with you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm really glad we could talk through this. If you ever need more advice or just want to bounce around ideas, I'm here for you.
Okay. See you next.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.